Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to have a short debate about how to write an essay, and each of us will talk about different methods. For example, Geraldine will talk about planning before writing. Uh, I'm going to talk about writing freely, and Anai will talk about editing while writing. So please, let's listen carefully and decide which way is the most helpful.
Okay, hi everyone. As Kay mentioned before, I'm gonna talk about planning an essay before writing it. And I think the best way to write an essay is by making a plan first, because planning helps you put your ideas in order. Also, it helps you to know what to write in each part of the essay. And when you plan first, your writing is easier to understand.
Well, I don't agree with you, Geraldine, because I think the best way to start writing an essay it's freely, because you don't worry about the order of the structure or your ideas. So later you can have some time, sorry, to order and fix things, you know. I think planning is too much and can stop your ideas. What do you think, Anai?
Hello. For me, the best way to write an essay is editor as you can while you write. So I think there is a better way for me because I read and fix my work at the same time. So this means I check spelling and grammar or something that I have in my essay. For me, it helps me write better sentences and stay focused on the topic.
Mm,
Mm,
okay. Writing without a plan can be a problem for me. And I don't know what about you, because your ideas may not be clear. So editing while writing takes a lot of time. And I think that breaks your thinking. Instead of, for example, if you plan first, you know what you are going to do or what are you doing in at that moment.
well, Geraldine, planning sounds good, but many people get stuck when they're trying to plan too much. That's my case. For example, writing freely, I think, helps me to get more ideas. For example, you can always change and fix things later, as I said before. And also, you don't need to be worried at the beginning. So I think it's better writing freely.
Mm.
Mm, For me, planning is useful, but it has some. It's so difficult for me. It's too much kind of slow you down. So I think that free reading is fine, but sometimes your reading is too messy. So reading and fixing at the same time helps me to stay organized and make fewer my mistakes.
Okay, I respect your ideas, girls, but I think that planning is the best way because
I
it
don't care.
helps you stay on topic, and also it makes your writing more clear. And I think that making a plan saves you a lot of time at the end. So I think that planning before writing an essay is the best choice.
Well, I mean, just let me say that writing freely, it's the best way. You can be more creative and find great ideas. So you can organize everything later. The best way for me is, as I told you, like writing first the paragraphs and then the introduction helps me a lot. So for that reason, I think that writing freely is the best way.
Okay, but okay,
Mm.
okay. In my case, I prefer to take or to take an order before starting. So I think that we have to make it organized. So we have to think about all the things in a clear way.
Okay, as I said before, editing as you read is the best mask because you can read and check your work at the same time. So you can, I don't know, maybe you have your sentence. If you had a mistake, you can check and change maybe other ideas. So it helps me make my essay very clear for me and correct from the start. So I think that that for me to give more time at the end to review
Okay.
all essay.
Okay, I respect your opinions, but I say that the best way is planning. But okay, thank you guys for listening to our debate. As you can see, there are different ways to write an essay. For example, some people like to plan first, others like to write freely, as Ken mentioned, and some prefer to edit while they write. But I think that in the end, there is no perfect way. Everyone has their own style, and the best way is the one that works best for you.
That's right. So, well, thank you, girls. I think this is all for today. So, see you later.
See you,
Hi,
girls.
girl.